tools you likely use in your kitchen every single day, but do you know how to test the true efficiency of your knives to make all those delicious meals for your family? This morning, we've got an expert to break it down for us. So let's say good morning to House of Knives owner Andre Ng. Good morning.
Good morning, Mona. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us. So such a popular topic, I would say, because
Huge
it's something
topic.
we use every single day.
Yeah.
But if you're not using a sharp knife, you could be putting yourself at risk. You could be producing not the best food. So talk to me about how to test the sharpness of your knife.
Yeah, so, sharpening is not a huge myth, but I always am amazed how many people struggle using dull tools in their kitchen because you're less efficient. It's more dangerous because the sharp knife is a safe knife. So we always tell people, just use the pen test. So after you've honed your knife using your steel, which you should do regularly, that most people don't actually, is take a little Sharpie or marker, 45-degree angle, and just use your knife and test the different parts of the knife, what we call the heel, middle, and tip of it. If it sticks, it's still relatively sharp, but unfortunately, most people, this is what most people's would look like, right?
Oh, no,
when it's
it
not
just
sharp
falls
enough,
right down.
It just falls right down.
Okay, so we don't want that. That's a good way to test it. Now, if you find that your knife needs a little sharpening, we have some tools to help folks. So this one you're telling me is very TikTok popular right now.
Oh my God,
so let's talk about
this is kind of like, for those of you who missed out on Taylor Swift tickets, you can still get into the lottery for the Work Sharp rolling sharpener. So this has gone crazy on TikTok, other versions of it, but this is the first, what I call a credible company that came up with a quality one.
And how do you use it?
And the premise of it is, because angle is everything, so this is where it really starts, the secret of it. This is a knife block, and it has angles from 15 to 25 degrees. And to establish that angle, you just have to flip your knife up.
And stick it.
Stick it on there,
Magnetic.
and it sets the angle. And this roll sharpener, you basically can select from 3 different grits from a coarse, medium, fine, and ceramic. And that's the game changer of it, that they are replaceable. And you basically just put it against your blade and knife, and you just roll it. You want to give that a try?
Oh, yeah,
it's very intuitive, very easy.
That is very easy.
Mona, do you know what the best type of knife sharpener is?
No, I don't.
The one that you're going to be motivated to use.
Okay, that's smart.
It's the same thing my dentist told me, right?
I like
Whatever motivates your kids to brush their teeth, use that toothbrush.
Yeah.
And sharpeners are just like gym memberships. They're only good if you use them, right?
Now, I noticed something down here.
Yep.
What is this?
This is
this?
the world's largest knife set that we have, forged knife.
And how do you use this?
We bring this around to illustrate to people the importance of using your honing rod on a regular basis.
Back all the way up here.
You don't have to get too far. But most people, it's all about establishing the correct angle. And the correct angle for most people honing their knives is between that 15 and 20 degree angle. So that's 90, 45, a third of that in gives you that 15, 20 degree angle. And you basically just alternate the strokes on either side of the steel.
Wow. Can you imagine cooking with that?
Yeah, this only keeps your knife sharp, but these other devices that are game changers will actually resharpen.
We'll leave that to the experts, but today we're focusing on at-home things you can do. So we also have a few other tools over here. So what can we do with these?
So I start with these basics because people always ask, what's the best thing for sharpening my knives? And I always say, establish what's important to you, quality of edge or ease of use. You can't have both, right? It's like trying to have a car with 50 miles to the gallon and 500 horsepower. So this is what we call a pull-through sharpener. Is somewhat dummy-proof. You just hold your knife in and pull it through. But it doesn't put a great quality edge on your knife. It puts a quick edge. Conversely, a stone is phenomenal, but there's a lot of work involved in terms of know-how. If you don't know how to use it, you do more harm than good. Okay,
and that's why, obviously, you can go in and talk to the expert at House of Knives.
Absolutely.
And they can help you choose something that fits your needs. Now, how do you know when a knife is too far gone?
That test I did with the pen. Once it slides off there, then it needs something more abrasive to create that edge. And the Precision Adjust is the big game changer that's been introduced this year. This is the third version of this that Work Sharp has introduced. And why this basically gives you all the, I would argue, better quality results than using stone, but far better use. So what you essentially have here is you have a system that clamps in any size knife. It can be a fillet knife for your huntsman, sportsman, all the way to your kitchen knives. And you just turn this dial and you can adjust what's more important to you, sharpness of edge or durability of edge. But what's really cool with this, Mona,
you just slide it.
You slide it and you sharpen with it just like this.
And it tells you.
And you can nerd out. You can see here how precise it is. This is digital. So it shows us that we're at 15.75 degrees.
Andre,
and you basically slide this back and forth.
So many fascinating tools here today, honestly. And you can find all of these at House of Knives. You have locations all across the Lower Mainland. This was really fun. I'm going to get to chopping here. And then Christina, how's the traffic going today? Because I got some chopping to do.